Yeah.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Thanks.
Have a seat.
Right here.
And there's your microphone.
Just put it like right here.
Yeah, you can stick it in your pocket if you want to, then just run it up and clip it to your shirt right here.
Okay.
Yeah. We have been waiting for you all day. We have.
I'm not supposed to.
Oh, you wanted up his t-shirt?
Not supposed to see. So how have your days been?
It's been crazy. It's been long but fun, you know? It's just...
You have fun getting to know everyone?
Yeah, it really is because, you know what? Everybody's so enthusiastic right now.
Is that yeah.
You guys are all excited about
I know.
it.
We're all the newbies, huh?
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yeah. You have to be excited for this. It's awesome. Yeah.
Well, especially you, huh? With everything. I mean, I loved hearing your story, the thing with the vocal cords. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. You know, that was a while ago. You know, some hard years, but yeah, I think, you know, over that now. I'm glad.
Okay, so you don't worry about that. That's not something that's a concern.
Yeah, that's not a concern anymore for me. Thankfully, yeah, I'm really glad for that. That's Alex, yeah.
Can you hear that? We're good? Okay. Well, let's just talk about what this means for... what this means for you, because I know you want this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is such a big opportunity for us. You know, American Idol has made tons of dreams come true. And, you know, to be able to have this opportunity finally is just awesome. You know, we're all just hoping that something will come out of this for our music and performing careers. And, you know, we have this chance now. It's really cool.
And it's real.
Yeah.
So, is it intimidating at all, though, when you look around and the other talent, and you're so young?
Yeah, well, I haven't really thought about the other singers. You know, I've been more like, okay, what am I going to be doing? You know, because you have to think about how you're going to present yourself, and you want you want to show yourself and who you are. And if you really worry about the other people, it's like, well, you know, I think that takes away from who you are as, you know, showing yourself and being yourself.
And obviously, since you're from Utah, you know, it's like you already have fans. You know that, right?
Oh, no, I know I have a lot of support. It's really cool.
Do you find that people are, I mean, coming up to you already and?
You know, I haven't really been home very much, so you know, my episode showed when I was here, and well, was I here? I was here. I was here when they showed my episode, and yeah, and then I came back to school, and everyone, you know, my school, everyone there is really cool. You know, they're just like, hey, I saw you, did awesome, and I'll be rooting for you. No, it wasn't like, freaky, oh, David, I love you kind of stuff. You know, it's kind of like, oh, what if they do that? But, you know, everyone's just been so cool about it. And it's really neat because they're all just like, yeah, we'll be rooting for you, and we're so excited.
Don't worry, you're going to get the freaky stuff later. Don't you think?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to be prepared for it. You know, I've been kind of preparing myself for it, but yeah.
What do you do to kind of battle the nerves? Because obviously you've kind of what was this? It was a Star Search, or what did you?
Oh yeah, Star Search. Yeah, you know, Star Search in the past, you know, just kind of like, you know, really get excited and get a little of the nerves, but after you get on there, you just give it all you get, or all you have, and you give all you. What is that phrase? Give it all you've got. You've got, okay, I was like, you got, but you give it all you've got, and, you know, it just turns out really well. If you get into the song, then you just feel like you've accomplished what you're there for. And hopefully, you know, right now I don't feel like I'll have the nerves, but, you know, you never know, I might get a little nervous there, and, you know, I'll just kind of, you know, shake it off. I do that a lot, and, you know, say a little prayer before you go on, and you just get so excited, you know, you love to do it, and when you get that opportunity to sing to the millions out there watching, it's just such a cool experience.
It is a cool experience. Obviously, we're getting to know you through American Idol, and Utah wants to know you even more than you know. So, what are some things about you that haven't come out in the show that we don't know yet?
I don't know. You know, I guess it's more the personality thing. You know, they're more concentrated on the like stories and about you, but you know, I just, you know, I like to smile a lot. Like to hang out with my friends. And, you know, I'm just, you know, like to do the normal things teenagers do. You know, I am normal, believe it or not. Well, I guess I have to second guess that. You know, everyone, but I guess I am pretty weird. But, you know, I'm a teenager. I like to do the normal everyday things.
Do you have any, I don't know, any favorite foods that maybe are strange or favorite things?
I love Thai food. Oh, Thai food's so good. I think all my friends know that pretty well by now. It's just awesome. Have you had Thai food?
Yeah, I do love Thai food.
Oh, man. I love it. Pad Thai. I love it. I guess some people think it's kind of gross, but oh well. It's really good. Worth a try. Yeah.
What do you do in your spare time?
You know, just listening to music a lot. You know, I'm big into listening to music and just hanging out with my friends. You know, it's always fun to go out and just kind of hang out. And
what's your style then? What do you want? What do you think you're best at?
I really like the pop with soulful styling mixed in with it, or like the alternative more. I like the alternative sound too. And, you know, I love just songs where you can have a lot of fun or you can really get into it and express yourself.
So, you don't want to just stand at the mic. I mean, you're one of those, you want to really...
Yeah, if you don't connect with the song, then I don't really see the point in, you know, singing it. But, you know, at least it has to be a fun song to sing. And if it's fun, you can get into it too. And it's a lot of fun to sing, so.
Well, how do you do that? How do you prepare yourself for something like that? Because you're so young. So how do you, when you're, you know, picking this song and thinking, what are you telling yourself? Or how do you
well, like, you know, it's always fun to take risks, too, with song choices and stuff. But I usually try to pick a song that, you know, suits me. You know, I'll think through my head. And it's like, okay, will this song, you know, fit me? Or, you know, sometimes I want to take a risk with the song. You know, it's like, you know, this is a little different, but I want to show, you know, like what I can do with it. And, you know, if I really like the song and it doesn't match me, I'll still maybe want to try a little, you know, try and make it my own and give it a shot.
So how are you going to set yourself apart? This competition, everyone keeps talking about how it's just so great. Everybody's so talented. How are you going to set yourself apart?
Well, you know what, the best thing you can do to set yourself apart is just be yourself. You know, if you're fake, you know, and people find out who you are later, it's like, well, that's not who we thought you were and stuff. But being yourself is where you feel most comfortable, and people get, you know, they feel that connection with you the best, and you know, that's the best way to go. You always have to be yourself.
What are some things you love about Utah that you think are really unique that people here probably wouldn't get? But
well, things I love about Utah. The number one thing is just the people there. You know, everyone's so nice there, and you know, I have a lot of good friends. You know, just the neighbors, getting to know everyone, and just being able to say hey, and everyone's always waving. Like I've had friends from like California and stuff. And when they go to Utah, they're always like, oh, it's so freaky there because everyone's so nice. And they'll say hi to you even though they don't know who you are. And it's like, yeah, people there are friendly and it's really cool. You know, I love the mountains too. You know, everyone always, you know, gotta love the mountains there. I guess when you get used to it, you don't appreciate them as much. But, you know, coming back and forth in California, Utah, you get to see the difference. Like, yeah, oh, pretty.
They are gorgeous.
Yeah.
What weird questions? Do you get any weird questions when people find out you're from Utah?
Well, the number one thing is always like, are you Mormon? And they'll ask us like, how many dads do you have? Or moms, how many moms and dads do you have? And it's like, you know, just one mom, one dad. You know, I'm normal. Well, you know, again, you know, I'm pretty normal. Let's just leave it there.
You're normal.
Yeah, I'm pretty
normal.
normal. Yeah. You know, everyone's weird. You know, there's no one who's just like normal. Everyone
we all have our stuff.
Yeah, everyone's unique in their own special way.
So any other crazy questions, or do you set them straight? Do you care? Do you mind? If you
know, I haven't really been approached with weird questions yet. You know, everyone's just been really nice and, you know, asking, you know, pretty simple questions, just wanting to get to know me. Not like, oh, let's find some dirt on him yet. But, yeah.
Right. Do you have a former American Idol that you really admire?
Oh, maybe yeah, I've admired so many of the past.
Yeah, is there somebody that really stands out, or you think, you know what?
You know, I always say Tamara Gray from the first season. She didn't even win, but she's the one who kind of got me started with all of this. She showed me what soul music was, pretty, like showing how much feeling you could put into a song. And I just, wow, like I had goosebumps all over me when I heard her sing. And it just went off from there. I used to sound like some little white opera boy before then, and now I've been able to put a little more soul into it. I'm really thankful for that performance, just watching her and the impact she's had on me.
Ultimately, what, if you could look ahead and after this whole experience, what do you want to think will come of it? What would just be the greatest thing of all?
Well, the greatest thing would be to, do I have to answer? Oh, yeah. The greatest thing that would come out of this would just, to launch my singing career. Be able to sing and become successful with it has just always been my dream. And, that's why we're all here. That's why we all audition. And be able to show people, what I've been blessed with, I do think it's a gift that I've received. And, it's just something that I can show that I can express myself in it. Like, sometimes it feels like it's the only way I can express myself in it. Being able to touch other people is just, awesome. That's like some of the best things when you perform, and just when people come up to you and say, what, I really love that, and I'm so thankful that you're able to sing and stuff, and just like, that's awesome.
Do you think you're going to be, are you kind of excited to have fans, especially, you're going to have teenage girls that are probably going to be screaming your name.
Yeah, it can get pretty exciting, with how people will react, but, when there are people who are your fans because they really feel what you're singing and they really connect with you, and that's my favorite, because, that's what I feel, if they can feel what I'm feeling while I'm singing, that I feel like I've, accomplished what I've been trying to do.
Do you feel a connection with the four of you that are, young, that have different rules you have to follow and go to school? Do you feel a connection within your group because things are different for you? Do you have a bond with them at all?
Well, we do. We definitely have a bond. We're all really close because, we all have school together, in our little room for like 3 hours a day. And, I'm becoming really close with some of them, and it's really cool.
So you like that? Is it kind of nice having
some... it's good to have, it's always great to make friends, genuine friends. That's what I'm making, genuine friends here, and it's really cool.
In fact, one of your friends, is it Amy? Do you have Amy Davis?
Oh, yeah, Amy Davis.
You guys are tight?
Oh, I love Amy Davis.
What is it about her?
Oh, she just has, she has that light to her, and I think it's just really cool. She's just a really nice girl, and really sweet. She's just, a little shy, but she's a cute girl.
Well, I hope you find this funny. When I was interviewing her, she was telling me that she was friends with you, and I am so bad at guessing people's ages and stuff, so I thought maybe you guys were dating.
Oh my gosh, no. Yeah, she's like a few years older than me there. Oh man, yeah, I'm still a high school kid there. Yeah.
That's what she said. Man. She had the same thing. She was laughing. She was like, okay, Mom. She goes, I think you get in trouble for that.
Yeah. People think I'm like a lot younger too, so that'd be even creepier. People mistake me for my younger brother. He's 13, and they think he's the older one because he's taller than me. He has a deeper voice than me, and so they're always like, "Oh, so you're David and you're the 13-year-old brother?" I'm like, "No, believe it or not, I'm the 17-year-old brother." But yeah, Amy's cool, but we're not that close there. Yeah. Well, sometimes friend relationships can be closer than, like, having this, a little something with someone.
And there's probably time for that later, right? Right now, are you focused?
Yeah, I'm not even worried about, relationships, with a girl. I think I'm too young for that still. Right now I kind of, I'm 17. I'm really concentrated on school and music right now, and just, a girl, I'm sure later on when the timing's right. But right now I'm just not focused on that. I can barely focus on the interview.
He's going, oh, whew, thank goodness, huh?
Yeah. My other brothers and sisters, on the other hand, they all have like boyfriends and girlfriends. But I guess I'm weird. I'm still waiting. The time will come. If I'll be like, hey, I like this girl. But right now, I'm waiting. have to focus on music right now.
Yeah. What do you think? Are you
Yeah.
Congratulations! You're going to get compliments, and then you're going to get the Simon Cowell sort of remarks. Are you ready?
Well, yeah, you have to kind of prepare yourself for, like, you know, if they don't like it so much, if you don't do as well as you thought you were going to, you just kind of have to prepare yourself for the worst. You know, I am expecting, you know, maybe sometime they will say some pretty nasty things even, and you just kind of have to prepare yourself for it. Okay, like, okay, be strong. But, you know, so far they've been really nice and have really liked my performances, and I've really appreciated what they've said.
So, David, what do you think? I mean, do you feel like this is my year, I've got it in me, I can really do this?
Well, I definitely feel like there are things that can happen this year, and the show just opens so many doors for me. And even if it's not winning American Idol, which, you know, I hope, you know, that's what I'm hoping for, but even more just hoping that I will be able to make a career, and it doesn't even have to be, you know, because sometimes out there they can get pretty crazy, like Britney Spears, you know, look how much her life stinks. You know, I just want to become successful and do, as long as I feel like good, I've accomplished what I need to do, I'll be satisfied. And that's what I'm looking more into, you know, being able to being able to express myself, and being able to, if people can feel being able to just change people's lives, even people can do that with music, and I think that's amazing. And that's what I want to be able to do. I think that's why I have this.
Sure, wise for 17.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just, you know, music, it's just been, you know, I love to listen to it, but it's just, there's something about it that you can connect to songs, and you can change people's moods and, like, the way they think, even just by a song, singing to them. And that's what's amazing. People have come up to me and say, you know, you just changed my week, and I was having such a bad time, and just hearing you sing, you know, it just totally changed everything. And I'm so glad that I was able to be here and hear you, and it's just like, that's so cool, you know. If I could do that for everyone, you know, it's just amazing. And just the good it's done for me, you know, it's changed my life, and just, that's what music's done for me. And the fact that I can do that, I can also do that for people, is just an amazing thing.
That's my whole train of thought. I wanted to ask you something. What do you want to say to Utahns? Because you should say something to Utah. They are just absolutely, you know, going to be behind you.
Yeah. Into the camera, or just here?
You can say it to me. It's okay.
Okay.
But you can talk like you're talking to Utah.
No, what I want to say to Utah is that I'm so thankful that they've been supporting me already with, you know, they've been just so enthusiastic, and I'm so thankful, you know, just for the first audition, and I'm so thankful. Just keep saying thankful, man.
It's okay.
But I really am thankful. So, you know, it's like the perfect word. No, just to Utah, I just want to tell them thanks so much for all your support. You know, it's already this much support so soon in the competition, and I really appreciate everyone out there at home.
Does it mean a lot to you? Do you like knowing that people are, you know, behind you, and that you've already got a fan base? Does that help?
Yeah, it's really cool to know that there are people, they're out there supporting you, fans. Just really cool, you know, thinking, wow, I have fans and stuff who are, you know, that's what happens with celebrities, and here it's happening with me. It's really neat.
Okay, so what kind of happens? Is your life just basically put on hold right now while you?
Well, you know, my life has always been music, pretty much. So, you know, this is just my life moving forward, and I still, you know, want to concentrate on schooling. Mm-hmm. Just, you know, you need to fall back on that, just in case, you know, sometimes, you know, things won't always work out the way you want them to.
Right.
And so, you know, still want to do really well in school, trying my best with that, along with focusing on music. But, you know, I think, you know, really think that something can come out of this.
Okay. Do you have a song, or, I mean, one that you hope to do during this competition that you can tell us about, or would love to hope you
I
get the
don't-
opportunity to, or is that too early?
Yeah,
song
I
choices,
can't really talk about that.
Oh, you
quite
can't
yet.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's no. All right, we won't
Yeah.
ask that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch.
Gonna have to
You just
watch.
have to watch and see what comes.
Okay. Have you figured out your vote for me face? What you're going to do when you go up there and stand by Ryan? You know, everybody flashes the numbers and you got to...
Oh, I haven't really thought about that really yet.
Time to go? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So, what will you do then when you stand by Ryan?
I haven't really thought about standing next to Ryan. I've been more focused on the performing side of it and, you know, singing, you know, will this be a good song? Will this be a good vibe of the song? And hopefully I present myself well.